Hello everyone. This is a quick tutorial to show you Blendspace, which is a curation tool. You may have heard of curation tools such as Pearl Trees, maybe you've heard of Digo, or perhaps you use these tools yourself. And of course, many of us have heard, if not use quite often, Pinterest. This is a different curation tool. It's one that can as all curation tools do, hold a bunch of different resources together. This one was created for K-12, but as you may already know, K-12 has a lot of fantastic tools that we can steal for higher education. So this is one that I've already been working on, and it's a guide to the Blendspace that you've received. Just going to show you around a little bit. At the top here, right here, you see the title, and I'm just going to finish the Center for Learning Excellence Resource Guide. I can title these anything I want to. Oftentimes if I create a workshop or if I'm doing a class and I want my students or my workshop participants to have a bunch of resources that we reviewed all in one spot, I'll actually create a Blendspace for each of those workshops or classes. You could do it for units, for instance, of a chapter that you're working on. I've already selected a subject for this, but just so that you can see that as well, you can select the subject that it's under. And if I clicked on professional development, I just unselected it, but I'll just reselect that there. One of the things I love about Blendspace is the fact that you can grab a lot of the resources that you want to put inside the tool, and you can get them from the tool itself. You do not have to go outside to Google or to these other resources. They live right there. When you first come to a Blendspace, YouTube will probably be the first tool that is open for you. And if there's a YouTube video that you know you use for your class and you always know exactly what to search to pull it up for a class, you can actually do the same search right in the search box, and this is the same thing that you would see right inside of YouTube. I'm going to just hover over some of the other tools that you can also access from Blendspace, including Google searches, Flickr images, EduCreations, which has a lot of great resource material. Even if you haven't built anything in EduCreations, you can research for things that other educators have built. Guru is another tool. You can search for any web page, upload any media files that live on your computer. You can access your Dropbox and your Google Drive, and then you can also tag things for Common Core standards, which again is more of a K-12 K-12 usefulness. But that's the lowdown for this tool, just so that you can see what happens if I click on media files from within my computer. These are all files that I have already browsed my computer and already uploaded, and then they stay right here for me to use for future Blendspaces. And let's see, and then Google, of course, just like you would Google anything, you can Google right from your Blendspace. Once you have inserted all of your materials, they're as easy to insert as dragging and dropping them right into squares that live here. If you want to add a row, you can add a row. If I decide, oh, I don't actually want that file, I just X that out, click OK, and it's gone. Then when I have everything that I need, in this case, I'm creating one for the Center for Learning Excellence, so I have web pages that I think that you may be interested in, a video about instructional design, and other resources, including some resources that we've created here at the CLE that you could see samples of. If that's something that's interesting to you and you want to learn more about that, you can come and see us about that. But then let's say I'm done, I feel like I have all the resources that I want to, then I can go ahead and share this blend space with others. I can either collaborate. If I want to send this link, I can send it to people that can make changes to the blend space. I can also share it with this link via all these different methods if I don't want anyone to make changes, if you just want to share the information. One great thing, of course, with anything that you build that has a URL, I can decide, I can be halfway done with a blend space and share out the URL, make changes to it, and whatever changes I make, the URL of course does not change, so that my students or workshop participants are able to always have whatever I have most recently put inside my blend space. And another thing I love too is that as you see here, it says auto saved. So once I've made changes to something, it automatically saves. I don't have to worry about publishing it, saving it, etc. So that's the long and the short of Blendspace. You can use it for to share with your students. You can also have your students collaborate with one another. If you have more questions about this tool or any other tools, please feel free to contact Sarah Graywit in the CLE at Eastern Campus, or Christina Ambrosia Khan for instructional design assistance, also at the Eastern Campus in EMHC 100. Thanks a lot.